from other developers and our competitors. One is, I think, just the extent and depth of the experience that we have. We're today about 600 megawatts of deployed capacity in commercial and industrial renewable energy, which puts us in a very, very small group of companies globally who have that sort of size of assets in their books. And all these assets are for corporate and institutional customers. And we've developed them over a 7-8 year period. And this makes us one of the largest in Asia and probably one of the largest developers in the world. Now, when you compare that to the competition we face in Dubai, we tend to come up against people who have far smaller portfolios, 20, 50 megawatts, where the extent of their work has been in the 2-3 years that have preceded today within just 1 or 2 geographies. I think that length and depth of experience means we faced issues and solved them that the other competition is just about discovering. Our understanding of risks associated with the commercial industrial market, contract structuring, financing, etc., is also a little bit more evolved. And that stands us out and helps us win contracts because customers recognize the importance of that sort of experience and track record. The other big thing is the very marquee institutional investors who back us. So we've got IFC, which is the World Bank's investment arm, as an equity investor in our parent company. We've got Warburg Pincus, which is the big American private equity player, and we've got more recently UKCI or UK Climate Investments, which is a fund managed by Macquarie. Now, what that does is it gives us the sort of capital and firepower to play this market, which is an extremely capital intensive one because we're the ones investing in these assets and not the end users. But also it ensures and gives great comfort to our clients that look, with this stature of investors on our board and backing us, that we're well-governed and extremely clean organization, and that all the right codes of conduct in terms of corporate governance, in terms of the management, everyday affairs of the company are probably in place, right? And that it really helps in that sense. Once again, competition, which is relatively newer and lower in experience, doesn't usually have such a stellar lineup of investors on its back end. And that's another big standout point that gives our clients the assurance that they're working with the right kind of people. The other thing I think, which is more sort of operational, is that a lot of developers who compete with us tend to be very hands-off from the actual execution and EPC of the projects. And so they tend to be neatly divided into categories of people who finance projects and those who construct them, with the financiers typically signing up contracts with the end users, but then back-end outsourcing execution of the assets. We work differently. We are integrated to a lot of the EPC happens in-house for us. So we do our own design, we do our own procurement, and we partner with high-end construction companies to do the actual construction. Which means that we have a lot more control and oversight on the quality of build, on the spec of materials used, and on the whole financing of the whole thing from a working capital point of view, which gives us not only an edge in terms of quality and delivery, it also means that we produce plants much faster than others. It also means that we just have a lot tighter control on the deliverables, which is energy and electricity to the end user. And all of these, I think, are some of the big reasons that we've overtaken others in the various markets that we play in. And I think that the final sort of, from a business model point of view, the thing that really helps us know what we're doing is that we're extremely focused on our kind of customer. So we don't dabble in anything that comes our way. We stick to commercial and institutional, commercial, industrial, and institutional customers who are the final users of power. So you won't find us bidding in large-scale EPC jobs where the plant is eventually sold to a distribution company. You won't find us playing the global utility-scale tenders, etc. And not because those are the wrong businesses to be in, but they just aren't the right ones for us. We work with the end users of power and we try to solve their problems in terms of energy cost and carbon footprint reduction. And I think because of that sort of clear and narrow vision, we're able to have our focus entirely on that segment, serve it best, understand it extremely well, and know it, I would say, better than most.